Yo, what is up, 80 team? Austin Dunham back again with another video. Yes, I know I shaved my facial hair again, out here looking like Keith Powers. A lot of you guys have been mentioning, but today we're not gonna worry about the facial hair because we're gonna talk about first dates. First dates is something I really have not talked about on this channel at all, but it's very, very crucial and important that you have a perfect first date, because as a single guy, you're gonna go on a lot of them. And me personally, I've been on a lot of them. I've had good ones, I've had bad ones, and I know exactly what to do in order to have the best first date. I'm gonna give you some tips through watching this TikTok video. And I was tagged in this video, and no disrespect to this guy who made this video, but I saw some bad things that I don't want you guys to do in this advice. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch the video, kind of react to it, and then I'm gonna give you some tips as I go along throughout the video. And hopefully after this video, you're gonna have some really, really good first date tips. So go ahead, subscribe, like the video. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
So you wanna know what to do on a date? I got you. So boo, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I like to text the girl, tell her I'm on the way, but when I get there, I go up to her door and ring the doorbell.
All right. Let's analyze that at first. So he said what he likes to do is text a girl, let him know that he's on the way, and then when he gets there, ring the doorbell. So first things first, I feel like he's approaching the first date from a fairy tale, Disney, teenage movie type of perspective. Here's the first tip, guys. Never pick up the girl on a first date. You guys want to meet separately at a certain location. And yes, I've done it before. I've driven my car to meet up and pick up a girl. One, because I just wanted to show off my car. I didn't really care about picking up the girl. I just wanted to show off, oh, I got a nice car. First mistake. And two, you need an exit strategy just in case something goes wrong. She does too. When you guys drive together in the same car and you pick her up and you go somewhere, just in case the day goes bad or she looks different or she isn't feeling you, now you guys are trapped and stuck with each other and you can't go nowhere. Plus, your forced interaction to drive to wherever you're going. You could be going somewhere 10 minutes away, 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away. You don't want to be trapped in a singular type of object with somebody that you just met. Never pick up a girl on the first date. That's my first tip. And if you do, I wouldn't ring the doorbell. You can ring the doorbell. I would just say, come meet me outside. If you want to be a gentleman, open the door for her, go ahead. But I wouldn't do that.
If I didn't meet the parents already, I like to introduce myself to the parents so they'll know who her daughter is going out with. That'll get you some cool points.
Okay, he said he would introduce himself to the parents. So I'm taking that this guy is more of a younger guy. This seems more like game for a 16, 17-year-old. Maybe if you're 15 years old, most 15-year-olds don't drive. So I would say 16, 17 years old, sophomore or junior in high school. And yes, if you do approach it that way, more than likely the girl is still gonna live with her parents. So the parents are probably gonna wanna meet you. And I've had cases like that too, to where I did go drive, meet the girl, and then her parents wanted to meet me, so I just shook hands with the mom and dad or whatever, made it real quick, and then we left. So it really depends on your age group, but keep in mind the things I'm saying is more for early 20s guys. This could work when you're a teenager, but every guy's gonna have to progress to this game that I'm talking about now, so you might as well hear it now from me.
Once you come out, you know your mama raised a gentleman, so open her door for her. Then once we get in the car, I give her a compliment.
Wait. Let's rewind that.
Then once we get in the car, I give her a compliment, preferably with the word pretty in. For some reason, girls like the word pretty. So boom.
Yeah, no offense to this guy, but I don't think he's red pill aware at all. He said he opens the car for her the first date. Okay, that's fine, whatever, you know, I've done it before. I still do it sometimes. And two, he said he compliments the girl, calling her pretty, because girls like the word pretty. Now, there's nothing wrong with complimenting a girl, but based on what I'm hearing from this video, it sounds like he's trying to prove himself to the woman, when in fact, it should be not that case at all. When you go on a first date, you're proving each other to each other. You don't want to pedestalize the girl. He's already going into it with the mindset of, this girl is better than me. Let me try and validate her, prove myself to her so that she'll like me even more. Let me meet her parents, show that I'm such a gentleman, open the car door for her, and then on top of that, give her a compliment, call her pretty when she gets in the car. Guys, there's nothing wrong with validating a chick, in my opinion. You can say that, oh, you look nice, by the way. Like, you can do it in a casual manner, But if you're like overdoing it and using the word pretty, beautiful, that's when I personally feel like you are overdoing it, especially for a first date. Keep in mind, we are still talking about a first date. Dig your guts out. So guys, before we go further in the video, I gotta tell you this one crucial tip you need to do before you go on first dates. And that is, make sure you wash your face. So if you're like me, I have very oily skin. So anytime before I go out on a first date, or even out for that matter, I make sure to cleanse my face. And something that you can use if you don't have a skincare routine is Teach Hanley. Now, I've been using Teach Hanley's skincare system for over 3 years now, and not only do they have the face wash, but they have an overall list of products that will help transform your skin to the next level. I often get many messages on asking, how did I transform my skin? Because if you were watching my videos 3-4 years back, you'll see that I had really bad acne, and it was mostly because I didn't have that really defined skincare routine that really helped me out. I was just using random drugstore products, and at one point even like bar soap just to wash my face, and you don't want to do that. Using the face wash, then following up with the super serum to avoid fine lines and wrinkles. Then from there, the moisturizers. In the daytime, you're going to use the AM. In the nighttime, you're going to use the PM. And alongside with that, they got many other products. For example, more of my acne prone people, or even body wash products now. They got a list of stuff that's really gonna help out your skincare. So if you wanna take advantage of this Teach Hanley deal, check the link down below in the description to where you'll get a very, very great deal on your first box. And alongside with that, you'll get a free gift. Now you know, Teach Hanley, use it.
When we get to the place where we going on a date at, make sure you pay for everything. Don't let the girl pull out her wallet for nothing. Even if she says she got it, you got it. Then during the day,
I actually agree with him on this. If you're taking a girl out, usually it's because you pursued her, you asked her out on a date, that's usually how it goes. So you as a man, yes, you should pay for the first date. Definitely, 100% agree with that. Do not split checks. The only reason you would split a check is if the girl is running up the bill. And guys, I've been on so many first dates. I've been in situations where the girl is running up the bill without any sort of like care or mind. So I just assume we're splitting the date. Like I ordered one drink, you're ordering 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna split the check. But if we're just going somewhere and we're getting a drink or just getting a bite to eat, of course, I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna pay for it. That shows her that you're at least a little bit financially stable. You're doing a little bit of gender roles. You're leading the interaction, right? So if you're leading the interaction as a man, I feel like you should also pay for it too.
during the date, you want to make sure she's comfortable. Don't let her be uncomfortable. Then during the day, you want to talk about her too. Like, girls like talk about themselves, so keep the conversation going by talking about her. Then boom, after the date, you want to
I did like that point too. So overall, it's not bad. Definitely ask her questions, talk about her interests, what she likes. You do more of the listening. And that's how you also keep a conversation going too, is simply by asking follow-up questions and then encouraging statements in there too. I'm gonna give a little example. So tell me, like, are you from this area? Like, where have you been? Oh, I'm the girl right now. Oh, I'm actually from South Florida, but I just moved here a year ago. Oh, really? That's dope. I've been here 2 years myself. Are you in college? Yeah, I'm currently in school right now, but I only got 1 year left. Oh, nice. I actually graduated back in 2018, but right now I'm doing some master's degree work or, doing whatever else. That's cool. What are you actually studying for? You see how I'm asking her questions and I'm following up with statements and questions to keep the conversation going, but I'm still mostly focusing on her. That's how you approach at least first date conversations. Learn more about her. Keep yourself a little bit of a mystery. She should be asking you like, all right, enough about me. Like, what about you? You haven't said anything. If she says that, that's a good sign.
After the date, you want to take her home. And remember to always open her door for her, even when she about to go home too. But before you do that, when y'all at her house, be like, give me a kiss, then pull her in for a kiss. I like to grab her neck or her chin. Then after that, I'll be like,
Okay, so he said open the car door for her when you go home, and then before you leave, give her a kiss. He likes to pull her in by her neck or her chin. And he did it by saying like, give me a kiss. Based on if you kiss a girl or not on the first date will be solely on the interaction of the first date and how the girl is feeling you. You guys should know, based on a girl's personality and how her vibe is, if she is feeling you. Some girls are very, very shy. This is how you know a girl likes you, by the way. If a girl is very, very shy on the first date, not really touchy, kind of quiet even, then that's how you know it's probably not the best idea to try and go in for a kiss. But you know, I've been out on dates with girls with very bubbly personalities. She bubbly, extroverted, talkative, touching you and showing interest. Then I feel like kissing on the first date is not bad, but still I prefer not to kiss on the first date. And then if I do, it's definitely not in a sexual manner like that, like grabbing her by the neck, kissing her, whatever the case may be. And the reason why I personally don't like to kiss on the first date is because it kind of reveals my cards a little too early. Keep in mind, I'm talking from a red pill perspective too, not from a traditional perspective. I'm speaking from a red pill type of lens. I don't want to reveal my cards too early, especially if like I'm just dropping her off at her place or we're not coming back to my crib, whatever. Like if we came back to my crib and I put her back, sure, of course I'm gonna go in for a kiss. But if I'm just dropping her off, I'm gonna say, yo, have a great time, and I'm gonna let her mind wander for a few days and let her follow back up with me. I'm not gonna kiss on the first date, but if you guys are still kissing, you can do that. I've had success with kissing girls on the first date too. And then I've also had times where I kiss a girl on the first date and I never saw her again. So
I'd be like, when I'm gonna see you again? Works every time.
Guys, never do this. He asked the girl, when am I gonna see you again after the first date in person? Never, never, never do that. Like I said, you're gonna leave the date with her kind of wondering like, does he even really like me? And then let her follow back up with you. You never initiate, at least in person, never say, when am I gonna see you again? That sounds like you're desperate, like you're too into her, and that you're into her more than she is into you. Guys, never do that. Don't even text her that. Don't even text her, when am I gonna see you again? If she's into you, she would follow back up with you a day or two later, saying, or even that same night, saying, hey, I had a great time. Let me know when you're back home. We should do this again. Let her show that interest to you. Never, please never do that.
Then when you get home, text her and tell her you had a good time. That's it.
So you guys already know, I'm gonna say, definitely don't do that. He said, verbally tell her when I want to see you again, and then follow up with, I had a great time. Guys, don't do that. Like I said, same exact reasons before. You're too eager. You're showing that you're too interested. You're not leaving any sort of mystery in her head from the first date. And since you're already revealing your cards, she's gonna put in way less more work to even see you beyond that, because she already knows that you like her. So guys, don't do that. Let her follow back up with you. I promise you will see better results on a first date. Follow all those tips, and even if you're a young guy, 16, 17 years old, you can implement these tips too. So subscribe, like the video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.